What's going on, YouTube? It's Bushy's mama. Boy, have I had troubles. I did this reaction yesterday, put it up, only to find out that Bushy had done a live stream and had muted I don't think to look for things like that. So anyway, I put it up and you could hear me loud and clear, but you could not hear them. So take two. And the other confession is that I started this about a month ago, right? And then somehow with all the stuff going on for holidays and stuff, I didn't follow through with finishing it. And I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you. Never hesitate, please, to mention that I haven't finished something. Because I have several things started. I have Peter Rubik from Poland. I'm doing a concert with his orchestra and several things. Diana interviews. Never hesitate to say, oh, I think you forgot to finish that, because, I have an old brain, and since Bushy and I aren't being able to have very much time together, I can't depend on his young brain anymore. So here we go. This is First Aid Kit, Together at Home with Strings.
Okay. All right.
Oops, let me make it big.
Tune the guitar
Yes.
again.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Are you doing good?
So they're live
Can you
streaming
hear
it,
us?
I'm sure.
Does it sound okay?
Yes, it does.
Let us know. Sounds great in here.
Any complaints?
Yes, let us know.
Any improvements?
Yes.
We can make, particularly in this department?
Did you see his face? Look at he's not happy.
Oh, that's a bad joke.
When is the baby due? In June. So pretty soon.
So this was due in June. So the baby is 6 months old now, I'm assuming.
This is the baby daddy over here in the back.
Hi, baby daddy.
Yes. Gonna be pretty baby.
Tall baby.
Tall Swedish baby.
Yes.
Musical, maybe.
Well, are their parents performers? Because she said the baby hopefully is musical. Well, he's playing the keyboard and she's singing, and I don't know how that baby could help but be musical, but I was just wondering if it was a familial thing, runs in the family anyway.
Really musical. Hair swap. Yeah, I know it's Clara got blonde.
Well, yeah.
Just happened.
Hey, mama. Well, we didn't switch hair colors. This is Joanna's natural hair color. I just colored mine.
Yeah. It's confusing though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, we're gonna do an old song.
Yeah. We haven't played this in
Years and
Years.
years and years.
but it was actually one of the most requested songs, which was cool. We were pleasantly surprised.
But if we forget the lyrics or anything, it's because it's been like 6 years since we played this song last.
It's
6
called
years.
To a Poet. And I started off. I just remembered.
And you said, don't give me nothing you don't wanna lose. I said, darling, I'll give you everything if I want, I'm to choose. Then I got on
Wasn't that beautiful? That was just beautiful. Wait a minute.
I said, darling, I'll give you everything if I want, I'm you.
I love that.
Then I got on a plane and flew far away from you. Though unwillingly I left, and it was so hard to do. The streets here at home have rapidly filled up with the whitest of snow. They don't make no excuse for themselves, and there's no need, I know. No, I miss you more than I can take, and I will surely break. And every morning that I wake, all is the same, but there's nothing more to it. I just get through it. Ah, there's nothing more to it. I just get through it.
Boy, do I love that verse. Nothing more to it. I just get through it. You know, people, you're going through a hard time, or you've been through a hard time and you're on the other side of it. People say, man, how did you get through it? Well, a lot of it is you just keep taking one step at a time. You don't stop in the pain. You just, this is my humble opinion. I'm not a psychologist, but from what they're saying, you know, you just get through it. And I love that. Especially, let me tell you about this pandemic. In future years, people are going to say, man, how did you get through it? How did you do all the isolation and things like that? And you just get through it. You adapt. We're very adaptable, and you just get through it. And I just love this sound of music and style of music. It's very bluegrassy. So here we go.
It always takes me by surprise how dark it gets this time of year. How apparent it all becomes that you're not close, not even near. No matter how many times I tell myself I have to be sincere, I have a hard time standing up and facing those fears. But Frank put it best when he said you can't plan on the heart. Those words keep me on my feet when I think I might just fall apart. I miss you more than I can take, and I will surely break. And every morning that I wake, all is the same, but there's nothing more to it. I just get through it. Ah, there's nothing more to it. I just get through it. Ah, there's nothing more to it. I just get through it.
You know how you get those inspirational little plaques at the store, you know, and you give to people who are going through things? I think in their merch section, they should have a little plaque that says, nothing more to it, just get through it. Because, I mean, you see all these little inspirational little things. And anyway, I think that's a wonderful, motivational, inspirational thing. Oh, and I wanted to say, on my left, so they sound great together. They sound great together. But the lady on the left, she does I want to say decorating to the song. You know, she's doing the, you know, is it called falsetto in there? You know, kind of the changing of the notes or whatever to just give it that extra little, I don't know what I'm saying, why I'm saying decoration, but it kind of decorates the song. It just kind of gives it that little extra. it's got a very bluegrassy sound. And in my head, well, here, back in the day, I know it's going to be hard to believe, but I did have a lot of musician friends, and you know, back in the day, I was a little hippy dippy, and we would just sit around, and of course, they would have all their instruments, and I grew up in Asheville, North Carolina, and you know, it was much more casual than this. You know, and they would just be playing around. You know, I can envision a little spoons for percussion in this. Believe it or not, I was just thinking in my head it could use a very skilled spoon person, and it would just it would be great. I had friends who played the dulcimer, and you know, it was a good time, good memories. Very good memories here.
Wow.
All right.
That's To a Poet.
To a Poet.
It was from the Lion's Roar,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes. Wait, we forgot. 2, 3, 4, 5. It is.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Thank you guys. We're happy you were enjoying this. And we
Yeah.
hope everyone's doing okay. Everyone's staying healthy and
Safe.
safe in this times. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna
Moving on.
moving on. You want me to put this? I'll put it, or just maybe on that.
Now, are they full-time musicians, or do they, you know, have this as their primary focus?
Joanna, tell the story of this.
I'll tell the story. This is not a song that we wrote. We wish we'd written it, but it's by Paul Simon.
Paul
And,
Simon.
Simon and Garfunkel song.
It's a Simon and Garfunkel song that we had the honor to perform for him in person a
What?
couple years ago. Oh wow, it's like 8 years ago already.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
We were
Yeah, they were kids. Yeah.
Can you imagine performing a famous person's song to them? I can't even imagine the stage fright you
One
would
of
get.
the most amazing experiences of our life, getting to do that. And this song means so much to us, and Simon and Garfunkel are obviously a huge influence on our sound and the way we sing.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, the song is just, we've performed it 1,000 times, and it doesn't ever get old.
No.
So yeah.
It's kind of crazy it even exists.
Yeah,
the
like
song, it's
how
just-
do you write?
I'm sorry, last time for a while. So is there a YouTube video of them performing that? I'm interested in hearing them with their voices then compared to now. I'm betting they're much more richer, fuller than they were even at that time. But like they said earlier, they hadn't played a song in 6 years. It would have been interesting to get the recording side by side to see the difference in their abilities.
It's mind-boggling.
Yes.
But anyway.
We're gonna play it. We're so happy to get to play it with strings.
Yay!
Yeah.
Strings.
So lucky. Okay.
The strings add a lot.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together.
I remember this.
I've got some real estate here in my bag. Ooh, so we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies, and we walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. We smoked the last one an hour ago. Ooh. So I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Every time there's this silence. I'm just like,
I heard also that they have a tribute to Emmylou Harris. I saw that on the comments as well. I have that pulled up. I'm glad I didn't also do that last night and have to take it down. But I do plan to listen to that too. So special that they're getting to play for these people. I wonder how you do that as an artist.
Still
Get to
online?
do
I'm like
that.
worried all the time. No, we're not. I think we're good. That was America by Paul Simon.
Yeah.
Someone was asking where to get it. I think it's on a vinyl and
our version.
and on YouTube and Spotify and all that. So
All that.
all of that. All right. Now we're gonna play another. Guess what? Slow song. And
Sad song.
Sad slow song. Sad slow song.
Yay!
Yay! And this is one that we want to dedicate to our PR agents, actually.
Well, she's our
She's
PR
way more than that. She's
She's
like
way more
our
than
best friend and
our extra mom.
extra mom, and we work with her since, almost
Since the Lions Roar.
since
came
Lions
out,
Roar.
so 8 years.
Yeah, and she's at home listening to this, I hope.
We hope so.
Um,
Better be.
Better be. So,
They must have
Liza,
been
this one's for you.
babies when they
Let's give
started.
it a shot.
Wow,
And
8
it's called
years.
Cedar Lane.
Rose after rose of passenger planes, headed home again, coming all in vain. Motel blues, only bad news. fast in the rain. Time moves so swiftly. All of those days, I still remember how you used to say something good will come out. Something good will come out.
Again, another saying to help you through the hard times. Something good will come out of this. I mean, when we're going through a hard time, we tend to think of all these ridiculous, sad phrases we can think of. But if we can just remember something good's going to come out of this, and you know, how'd you do it? How'd you get through it? I just got through it. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm that kind of a simple person that I'm not a big philosopher person. I like practical little things like, well, you just get through it, or, you know, things like that.
How could I break away from you? 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 How could I break
Very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, well, I'm going to have to stop today. This is actually the day that I do what's called Inspirational Sundays and try and put focus on things with inspirational music. And little did I know that this fits it. This fits it because it's given you tools to use to help you get through times. Basics, you know, they say self-talk is very important when you're going through a hard time, and it's got a name. My husband's a psychologist. I could phone a friend and ask him, but well, it's what you say to yourself when you're going through something. And the songs that they're singing have a lot of those things that you should be saying to yourself. You know, not that that's the end all and be all of where you should get your inspiration, but it helps. Saying positive things. I'll get through it. Good will come of this eventually. Things like that. I like to think of my past doesn't define me, you know, when I'm getting depressed and I'm thinking about some of the things in my past and I'm going like, well, my past doesn't define me, you know. So self-talk, and that's important. And I really like them. And without meaning to be inspirational, perhaps, the songs that they chose were inspirational to me. And I think during this pandemic, too, you know, our lifestyles have changed. Ours has changed. I I retired thinking, boy, I'm going to travel, and I did right away travel, and then I went several trips that first year, and then boom, the pandemic hit, and I've gotten to go nowhere as far as using public transportation and things like that. So, but you find things to do. When I was 60, I learned how to ride a bike. You make the best out of things, and you adapt. That's all I'm saying. So I guess happy Inspirational Sunday. I didn't know that they were going to be inspirational, but they inspired me. And so if you liked this video, please push the like button. If you didn't, please push the dislike button. This time I hope you can hear the video. Bushy said that he did fix it. And if you've been watching our videos and haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, because YouTube tells us that 90% of folks who frequent this channel aren't subscribers. So if you'd consider that, it helps out the channel a lot. And there is still another session worth of music on for these ladies, and so I'm hoping to do it. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. So please remind me if it doesn't get done. Old brain. So until next time, YouTube, smile like you mean it from the Bushy fam.